Welcome back to Bet Sleep, where we eat, sleep, and talk football. I'm your host, Peter.
Stuart.
Dolomite, the Levite, I'm back.
Yeah, the Premier League continues to entertain. We have a new number one again. It's Tottenham. So we will react to game week 9's performances of the traditional top 5, top 6. Yeah, so Tottenham versus City, the game went 2-0. Liverpool versus Leicester, the game went 3-0. Leeds versus Arsenal, it ended 0-0. Man United West Brom ended 1-0. Newcastle Chelsea ended 2-0. So what are your reactions to Tottenham versus Manchester City, the game of game week 9?
Yeah, I said Spurs will win. I should start taking my own advice and place some bets.
You said they will draw.
No, I refer to the audio. I said they will win.
You said they will draw, then you said they will win, then we told you said they will draw, then you said yes, they will draw.
I said they will win. you can listen to the previous podcast. I am very smart. I see these things. That's why I had Son on my team in fantasy.
We'll talk about Liverpool next.
Yeah, I said Atalanta will beat Liverpool. I am a smart man.
Right. But back to the topic at hand. Tottenham, Manchester City. What is your reaction?
Tottenham will win the Premier League. That is my reaction.
Based on what?
Yes, statistics. They are on top of the table.
They have
goal
lost, difference.
Yes, they are the team that has lost. They have scored many goals.
Because
they
of a team called Manchester United.
They have conceded very less. Yes, they will win the league.
So your reaction, what about how the game was played? What is your reaction to it?
Tottenham will win the league according to how they played that game.
But I'm asking you, though Tottenham won, it is not that City did not play a good game.
Yeah, it's that they did not score, which is their trouble this season. And we all know you cannot win games of the league without scoring. You have to score.
Games of the league. Technically football.
Or the league.
Yeah, but the question is, did Mourinho employ his, as they call them, negative tactics?
Superb tactics, not even negative ones. They had least amount of possession. They had the least amount of shots. They had what was it? 4 counter-attacks. And they scored 2 out of them. They were very efficient in front of goal.
Yeah, what about the handball that denied City the equalizing goal?
VAR is very smart. We cannot argue with the VAR. It was accurate. But the rules are nowadays the rules change a lot. As De Bruyne said, he has played professional football for 12 years. And in the past 3 years, the rules have changed more times than ever before. So he said he himself, he doesn't even know what the rules about handball are nowadays. So
it was a deserved win for Tottenham.
Yes, very much. And they will win the league.
Okay, Dolomite.
Yes.
What is your reaction to the game?
Reaction to that game, I think it goes ahead to show how unfortunate Man City are having this season. I think in most of their games, or not all, they actually play better football than the other team. However, when it comes to scoring or finishing, I think I won't really say it's a matter of personnel. I think it's a matter of having, I think, consistent bad luck in terms of football. Football, as in the game, isn't going to their favor. But you can see in the Champions League, though, it's not the same. However, when it comes to EPL, Man City are having their worst season after a long time. Because in nearly most of the games, they have like more possession, more shots, but the other team finds a way to score a goal. I think that's all I can say. It is a shocking result. I'm not taking anything out of Tottenham, but I think the focus is on Man City. What is wrong with Man City?
So is City a title contender still?
I can say as per now, the better team to win the league, the team that seems to be in the way to win the league is Liverpool, but not as certain as the previous two seasons where Man City and Liverpool were like given.
Yeah.
The better team is Liverpool. However, the league is still really, really open. Yeah.
So City, when it gets a run of form, it might catch up to Liverpool and Tottenham.
Well, I think I'm pretty sure they'll be top 4. That is all I can say.
Okay. Yeah. So for me, I put Tottenham in the top 4. Yeah, and if you saw, Reguilon was able to handle Mahrez, who is always a bit tricky to handle, but in all occasions that he was faced, I do not see, personally, Reguilon losing any duel to Mahrez. But we can move to Liverpool and Leicester, second and fourth in the table as it stands. Yeah,
Initially,
Stuart.
first and fourth.
Yeah. So Stuart, you are 5-0.
You
Liverpool
know,
to lose is there. To Liverpool to lose.
There was a hierarchy.
We were supposed to lose how many games in a row?
No, it's
We were supposed
5-0.
to lose-
It's 5-0 games that we are supposed
There
to
was
lose.
so you listen, there's
Yeah.
a hierarchy. I said Ajax.
Yeah.
No, I said Atalanta, Ajax, then Leicester. Ajax,
When?
Atalanta.
When did you say
See,
that?
if you listen to the consistency, I've been saying Liverpool will lose next week. I started with Ajax.
Yeah.
I started with Atalanta, went Ajax, and then Leicester. Now, Atalanta did their part yesterday. The next time when Liverpool face Ajax, they will lose. Then the next time when they face Leicester, they will lose.
Okay, so
Yeah.
so to the game. Well, what did you make of Liverpool?
This game was not in my prediction. I did not it was the return leg that I predicted.
Yeah.
But Leicester was stunned very much. I don't think they were expecting to lose by that much, considering they were facing a weakened Liverpool team. But in the first half, they were quite impressive until they conceded that own goal. And then it went downhill from there.
Yeah, but you cannot leave the brilliance that is Robertson, bought for 8 million from Hull City. And when he plays, Liverpool play at a higher level.
The only remaining starting defender.
He also played yesterday and they lost. But
He was subbed in. He did not start the game.
no, he still played.
No, you cannot be told to affect a game that has already gone past you. He was a reaction. He was a reaction to them going down. He wasn't like.
That's why there are people called super subs. One of them being Diego Jota.
Yeah, but
Not even these days is starting.
Yeah.
Not technically.
yeah. So your reaction.
My reaction to the game.
Does Leicester have?
Yeah.
Will Leicester be in the top 4 now?
No, I'm pretty sure they won't be in the top 4 because the top 4 is already settled in my opinion.
But therefore,
What I can
in
say,
the top
even
four,
if
even if it's
I've said they are settled in terms of how games are played. I've said Man City will be in the top 4.
Yeah.
Are they in the top 4? They're not. But I know they'll be. You see, there are no more positions to be filled. And I'm talking about the end of the season. So I think Liverpool, we mainly scored headers, I think. The own goal, then the 2 goals were headers.
Yeah.
And I think it was quite an intriguing performance. Liverpool are actually playing more than everybody expected, even the haters. I know it pains them.
But like yesterday,
So what
they
I'm
did
saying-
not even register a
But
shot on target.
haven't you proceeded?
No, you've not.
Or
You can still go and play in the Europa League.
it's virtually impossible.
It's not.
Mark
it's
my
very
words.
realistic.
Mark my word.
Liverpool requires only 1 win to
Yeah,
qualify.
but they have 2 more games and they could lose.
Okay, so
Okay. All I'm saying, you're proceeding to that. I think even I never cared. The game I cared for was Inter Milan and Real Madrid, which we'll talk about next season. So I think Leicester are quite. I won't say they're like unfortunate. They win games where you don't expect them. Technically, they're top 4, but I think if they find a team that actually plays to the best of their potential, like Liverpool, they win. Leicester beat Man City.
Yeah. 5-2.
Man City were unlucky. I think Leicester, are lucky in terms of the points they've gotten, but this game actually was quite fair. We won genuinely, and I want to give everything to, I don't know, the Klopp. I don't know how Klopp is handling his team, but he's doing a really, really good job.
Yeah. So, Stuart, we cannot move without bringing up the issue that is the Sunday curse, as dubbed by you.
Yeah.
Where was it on Sunday?
Arsenal.
Arsenal
I
drew.
don't even know if they qualify.
Arsenal
But it
drew.
was the game they were expected to win.
Against Leicester.
Leeds.
Against Leeds.
Leeds.
We expected them to concede, but even if you look this Arsenal fan TV, they were saying what's wrong with Arsenal. They can't even come up with a goal against a team from the championship.
Well, not a team
It's
from
not
the championship.
technically.
It is
No,
a
it's a
team
team
in the
that
Premier.
qualified into the Premier League.
Yeah, we do not
Being the
refuse that.
best.
You know Arsenal. Their goal of the month is the penalty Aubameyang scored against Man United.
Yeah, you see, you're deviating.
Yeah.
The
That Leeds pulled out a draw from Man City.
We are not refusing that, but it was the game that Leeds played very well.
Yeah.
But in this game, coming into this game, people are expecting Arsenal to pull the big result. They were expecting Arsenal to
Based on what?
finish.
Arsenal has not been scoring. How exactly was it supposed to win?
See, listen, we were not expecting them to draw. But Arsenal being Arsenal.
You expect Arsenal to win? You?
Yes, everybody was
Oh,
expecting
he
Arsenal
doesn't.
to
He still
win.
doesn't recognize Leeds as a really good team.
It's
As
okay.
everybody
Let
was
me-
expecting
So
Arsenal.
you're saying the curse hit because Arsenal drew.
Yes.
Yet you know Arsenal was the likelihood of Arsenal losing that game was more than Arsenal
Like,
winning that
listen,
game.
the
But
theory
then what
is
actually
mine.
happened? Everton won.
The theory is
Liverpool
mine.
won. There was no. I think there's nothing.
There was no upset.
Checky. The theory is mine. I'm the one. The upset is that Arsenal
Drew.
Pepe received.
Okay. So for me, I still continue saying Liverpool will be the ones to win the league.
Let us talk after
After what?
Ajax. Yeah, next week on.
So they will not be able to win the league because Ajax will beat them.
Yes.
In quotes.
Ajax will defeat them. Let us talk next.
Yeah, so for me, this was a very expected result.
Yeah.
Liverpool to win.
It was-
Yeah, even if people are saying, injury, Liverpool is a big team. It can pull results when it is needed, and it has proven that it can grind out results.
But where
Same.
were they yesterday?
Yeah, same. We're going to reach to the discussion of Champions League performances. Yeah, so we can move to Leeds Arsenal. Now you can give us your theory.
My theory, Arsenal were expected to win, and also they were not expected to receive a red card. But then the Sunday curse happened.
Wait. Who expects anybody to get a red card in a game?
Exactly.
Did you expect yesterday for Vidal to get a red card?
You are proving my point. We were not expecting that.
It's not expected.
No,
It is
when
just part of the
Arteta
game.
was
It's
feeling-
part of the game.
When
It's
Arteta
like
was
an own goal.
when Arteta was fielding his team, he was expecting by the 90th minute 11 players to come out of the pitch, but it happened that
Well,
10
technically, they
players
came out
are-
of the pitch.
No. 10 players came out of the pitch at the 90th
it's okay. Let's say
All I can
to your
say,
benefit, we agree. But to your point, Stuart, did Arsenal play a good game against Leeds?
No.
I think, in my own opinion, it was shocking the fact that Leeds never scored. I think Arsenal should have won the game. However, how can I put this? I was believing it would be like a GG game. Both teams to score.
Yeah.
Arsenal to find a way to win. Because they usually find a way to win.
You see, that
They
is what
usually
I was
find a
saying.
way in a very hard situation. I think maybe the red, I doubt the red really affected. Actually, what the red did is made Arsenal hold the game for a draw. And thanks to that, Bellerin gave me 3 points in my bonus. And it was, I enjoyed that game personally.
Yeah. For me, Arsenal continues to be dreadful. I'm really wondering. I'm really wondering whether we have actual midfielders that can play
As
can
you
play the
watch
midfield.
Thomas.
Because if Thomas doesn't play now, we become trash again. We cannot live and die by one person playing. So I don't understand, because when Shaka plays for Switzerland, he has creative freedom and he creates chances in Switzerland. But for Arsenal, somehow, this manager has decided that Shaka is supposed to play as, I think, a right back or something, left back or left-sided centre back. It's quite boring, and the amount of chances that have gone begging by Bakayo Saka is becoming concerning.
Yeah.
It is as if he has lost his ability to score. It's an Arsenal curse now. People cannot score because he was through on goal, and then it was saved. And it was saved after he had already gone round the goalkeeper. And in that game, there was no positives for Arsenal. It was a horrid game, because the amount of times Leeds hit the woodwork, and the amount of times Arsenal was under pressure to defend was so bad. Considering that now we had seen Aubameyang play through the middle.
Yeah, as you said, as you were.
It's a concerning thing for a coach that can teach people how to defend and not attack. So what's the point of holding the game if you're the one who's always attacking? Eventually, you'll break and concede a goal. But in this occasion, you did not concede. But it is very concerning, and there is no, at least so far, I've not seen a solution.
What I can say is that you heard it from me first. I am the first person to say it. Mikel Arteta is a fraud. Hashtag Mikel Arteta out. You heard it from me first.
But coming from a Manchester United fan, it's always rich, because
That has never been proven.
because their manager is always about to be sacked and is not sacked. And then that leads us to Manchester United West Brom.
I think that was the result everybody expected. Teams go to West Brom, or when they face West Brom, it's never usually a high score line. You can see even Tottenham, they scored only one goal. I think it's more of West Ham have some serious bad luck, because they play really good football, but they have never been able to score and win the game.
Yeah, so far. As a Manchester United fan, what do you feel about the handball that led up to the penalty?
It was very deserved. VAR, they see these things that normally human beings cannot see. And the referee agreed with the VAR. Yes, very deserved. Very good implementation of the handball law.
I will dispute it, but it's okay, because football, you win some, you lose some, and it happened. But
it is happening so many times.
Yeah, but
and the fact that it's the decider of our whole match. I wish Man U had scored like 2 goals, and then that happened comes 3.
The thing
but the fact that it's 1-0.
The thing that bothered me about that is, anytime Bruno is taking the penalty, somehow the keeper is not on his line. And in the first instance, he saves the ball. And the second instance, he doesn't. That is the one that just irritates me. But getting a penalty in this game, where anytime the ball hits the hand, it's a goal. I'm not really. It stopped getting me mad. Because in any team, it will go to your favor if it hits the hand. But I was reading an article about West Brom, and West Brom did not invest enough money into the Premier League, because I believe when Bilic, the manager, was appointed, he was supposed to take 2 years to come back to the EPL.
Oh, so he did it ahead of time.
Yeah. So he overperformed. So they did not purchase enough people for them to be able to sustain their run, because they are basically a championship team in the Premier League. They have no upgrades to.
I guess that's why they are not under pressure to sack the manager.
Yeah.
And like other teams.
But if
you said 2 more seasons.
He was supposed to
like
take
next
two
season.
seasons.
Now was when he was expected to come back.
Okay, he'll go back next season to championship. Then
I doubt. He might
I'm
be.
pretty
He
sure.
might be fired because
he
the
may-
results.
he may be bad, but West Brom is not. Yeah.
Yeah, but all in all, the theme continues. Manchester United low blocks. Manchester United are unable to play well. Manchester United versus teams that are allow for open play. Yeah, those teams are being beaten. But in this instance, it will have ended a draw. But handball being what handball is nowadays, we got that result. So Newcastle, Chelsea.
We all expected Chelsea to win. I expected Newcastle to at least score a goal, but their talisman was not in. I think he has COVID or something.
Wilson.
Very deserved from Chelsea. Even though I saw people were saying Timo Werner should be ashamed because he missed a lot. But they are forgetting that he still scored, even though you miss a couple of chances and you score one.
He scored
That's-
or he scored or he assisted.
Whatever.
He assisted, yeah.
That's the sign of a top player who can still overcome his bad days and turn up for the team.
Yeah, but I think their problem is they want Timo Werner to be Kane level.
I think the sign of a good player is scoring more goals in few chances.
Yeah, because the fact that he's not able to convert consistently is giving Tammy Abraham, even
Imagine.
Oliver Giroud.
But even at Leipzig, he was missing like 5 and scoring the 6th chance.
Yeah, but you notice at Leipzig, he was at par with the top scorer, who's Lewandowski. He's not at par with the top scorer now is Calvert-Lewin.
This is a different league. Give
He was
them
born to do that.
yes, but
I think-
he's still human. Give the man a time, bona.
I think there comes a time in like life, with all due respect, it's nothing, you're still human. You're bought for a certain value. You're supposed to perform, there's no anywhere around it.
But he's still performing. It's not that
he's not performing to the values bought for.
How much was it bought for?
Was it
40
how much?
something million.
Exactly.
Akina Coutinho are bought for hundreds and still are not scoring.
And they're not performing, and yes, they're criticized. He's not a
people are
legendary
too
player.
hard.
Will you say that Coutinho is just human?
Yes. He is a human who is trash,
No.
but he's just human.
Yeah, but anyway, for me, Chelsea, I think I should start watching a lot more Chelsea matches because I'm not sure how they are playing, but I believe their top, what is it called? The attacking trio, is performing. So if Timo Werner doesn't perform, there's someone that can get them out of jail. In this case, it was Tammy Abraham and I forget the other person's name. Yeah, but you see, I believe Chelsea are contenders for the league. Yeah, but I don't know if they can overcome or Tottenham or Liverpool will lose. Let's say the coming game to allow them to get up to them. But I am quite impressed that Eduardo Mendy has made even Antonio Rudiger to be good enough. Because sometimes he was shambolic when Azabalaga, Kepa was there. But we can also move now to.
But however,
Yeah.
you've said Chelsea are contenders for the league.
Yeah,
To actually win or just to be
win.
They have 2 points behind Liverpool.
Yeah.
The league isn't ending tomorrow.
That's the
Even
point.
2
That's
points.
That's the point.
Yeah, that's my point. I've said Man City will be top 4, even though they are back there.
Yeah.
All I'm saying, I doubt Chelsea are contenders for the game.
Based on what?
Based on the fact that I believe Tottenham, Liverpool actually are playing, I won't say better, I think more convincing.
But
Because there are certain teams whereby when you see Chelsea winning, it's kind of a shock. Chelsea
are winning by 3
No,
goals,
Chelsea-
4 goals margin.
Wait,
How
Chelsea,
is that
Arsenal,
not
and
convincing?
Man U. I think the most convincing team right now in terms of getting points, you're sure it's Everton and Tottenham.
you cannot
In
be-
my opinion.
Everton has lost 3 games.
Yeah,
with
but
bounce.
when they win, you expect
Chelsea
them
has
to win.
lost 1 game.
But you expect them to win. You remember Chelsea?
But have you
When we
watched
started
any
the
Chelsea
season,
game, first of
I
all?
think I watched only one game.
But as you see,
and
you
it's
are
a
not
game
in
whereby
any-
whatever never performed. I think they were drawing.
But so you are not in any position.
I'm in a position because I
make
have an
argument.
opinion in terms of who will win.
Yes, but your
So what I'm
opinion is
saying,
not informed.
I'm not whatever. I'm not agreeing with Source in terms of them being contenders.
Okay.
And we'll see in a few game weeks.
Yeah, it's okay. But the thing that convinces me is that Chelsea has lost one game. Yeah,
And
they're
plus
winning
they are
more.
Okay,
Their
we'll see in a few
games
game weeks and we'll
massive.
have
Yeah.
this
Yeah.
conversation. I'm
So you
pretty
look
sure.
at their score
I'm
lines,
saying,
they are
okay, I'm
winning
saying,
by
the-
massive goal margin.
You see how you were talking about Liverpool and losing to Leicester, to Man City, to everything. It wasn't informed, but it was your
Liverpool,
opinion.
They played Man City.
See, we drew.
Yeah.
I never said that.
You actually said we lose to Man
Yeah.
City, and
There
you
is
said
hierarchy.
we'll talk after that.
Just put me on that.
Yes, you said
Yeah,
quote
quote
me.
me because there is a hierarchy.
What hierarchy?
Atalanta,
And
that
it's
Okay.
funny you haven't mentioned
No.
that.
Okay, so John, you're saying that
Chelsea are not contenders, in my own opinion. But, yeah,
in your own opinion,
I'm
it's
still not
okay.
convinced.
Yeah, it's okay. But we can move because Chelsea plays Tottenham.
Yeah,
In the, let's say, the blockbuster match
this.
of game week 10. What is your analysis and your predictions of that game?
My analysis is that Tottenham will come to that game. They will approach the game the way they approach the Man City game. Very defensive minded, trying to catch the team on the counter attack, and I'm confident Tottenham will win.
Yeah. Yeah. So for me, I believe it will be a hotly contested match. For me, I believe Tottenham. I'm an advocate. I'm an advocate that I don't want teams to run away with the league. I don't want Liverpool to now win the next game and then they are 5 points clear. Yeah? I want Tottenham to be beaten, to be within range, so that the league continues to be competitive. So I am biased against Tottenham, not because I'm an Arsenal fan, but because I want Chelsea to win, so that there's what is it called? The league continues to be tight,
Compact.
yeah, to be compact, yeah. But also, if biasness aside, I cannot go out and say I see an outright win for Tottenham or an outright win for Chelsea. So for me, the result will be will be a surprise to me. But I am going to be rooting for Chelsea to win.
Okay. I agree with you, Sauce, until where we say outright, but I'm rooting for Tottenham to win. Just to prove my point. However, the fact that they're at Chelsea, I think that's a little bit complicated. If they're at Tottenham, I will put my money on Tottenham winning. But the fact that they're at Chelsea, and maybe Chelsea have a bit of, what do you call this? Psych. I think it will be a draw for Chelsea. They'll get a point, but I'm rooting for Tottenham.
Okay.
But if Tottenham win, I think I'll be back here and I'll have more an informed opinion on the fact that Chelsea are not contenders.
Okay. So the next game that might be blockbuster is Arsenal Wolves.
That game will not be blockbuster. It will be very much one-sided. I don't think Arsenal have what it takes. I think they are right now they are very low on morale. I'm expecting Wolves to come and win, and then after the game, Arsenal fan TV to start hashtag Arteta out after me.
So I see Arsenal. I had what you called hopes, which I try not to have for Arsenal. I try to be a fan, not the ultra. I'm not an ultra fan. I'm just a fan. I support Arsenal. But I had gotten hopes that we might be good. Yeah, but I don't understand how you solve a defensive problem and then you get an attacking problem. Yeah, but I have seen that Arteta is willing to change. Like he has allowed Willock to play, and if Partey is there, I think he will play him. But my radical plan, if I was Arteta, I was thinking, since we have too many central defenders. And we have a man called David Luiz that can ping balls. I believe if he could be played as a CDM. And then Shaka and what is his name? Ceballos or El Neni, whoever is plays in that 8 or 6 role. I think will be better in our attacking game. And he continues to bench Lacazette because there is no need to play that man at all. Yeah, I believe Saka, though he was injured in the game against Leeds, he will be okay for this game. He continues to be proving that he's a star. Yeah, he creates chances when Arsenal plays. You can see the intensity that he brings. So if I'm very doubtful for an Arsenal win. And if you watch the game against Wolves, the last game that Wolves played, I don't know, they played who? No, but the last game I remember,
Southampton.
yeah, that game, if you saw, the keeper made 8 saves, McCarthy. Yeah, so it was they were attacking, but it was the keeper and part of the defense that were keeping they're called the Saints safe. So as much as I'm an Arsenal fan, I expect Arsenal to lose to Wolves.
I think all I can say, especially in terms of Arsenal, I think when Arsenal enter into a game, I think their biggest opponent is themselves, not necessarily the opponent. So in terms of this game, Arsenal versus Wolves, I think if everything clicks, I think it's for Arsenal to lose, and at the same time, it's for Arsenal to draw all the other previous games they've drawn and lost. But what I need, as if I was an Arsenal fan, is I think Abumaye needs to give morale to the team. I think he's the one person who, if everything goes right for him, or he has that mindset to look for goals and to score. Yeah. I think to find some magic from somewhere. I think.
But that is the problem that I was talking with Stuart during the week, and I was telling him that Arsenal is not creating enough chances. Because Aubameyang, with enough chances in the box, he will score.
Then he'll have to be.
Yeah, but you cannot give him one chance and expect to always convert that one chance.
And that is the magic we need. Yeah. Not we need, Arsenal need.
Yeah, but for top scoring
in my
team,
opinion, Arsenal Wolves, be sure it will be an upset.
I think the person
and it's being played on which day?
Sunday. I think the person who has the capabilities, personally, this might be very controversial. The person who has right now has the mindset and motivation to create and turn around chances for Arsenal is Ozil. But Ozil is not eligible to play for Arsenal until January. Personally, I think right now the person who has that hunger for Arsenal.
I am tired of this. Every time I cannot wait for the end of the season for this man to go. I'm tired of Ozil this, Ozil that.
The fact that
even before Ozil was omitted from this team, before Corona came, Ozil was playing and he wasn't playing well. Yeah.
But right now he's
playing well.
He has missed. He has missed.
For me,
that is.
For me, man, I have no need for Ozil. I just want the end of the season for him to go. It's okay. He's been loyal, but I don't particularly.
I think Arsenal shouldn't be as in Ozil shouldn't be in Arsenal. Yeah. We shouldn't even be talking about Ozil.
Yeah, but maybe we cannot remove that. Before even Ozil was not played, he was the person with the most chances created for Arsenal. So there's merit, but me personally, I'm tired.
It's too much politics.
Yeah, it cannot be every time. Ozil can. See afanye. Yeah. See let him perform. Yeah. So Brighton, Liverpool. Seeing that the Seagulls finally won a game. Because I believe they have been hard done, playing well but losing. So are they going to beat Liverpool?
I'm not saying Brighton will beat Liverpool. All I am saying is one man Welbeck. The guy, he will be trouble for Liverpool. I'm not saying he will score. I'm not saying they will win the game.
Say you don't want to say.
I am not saying
you don't want. You can't make yourself say that.
I can neither confirm nor deny that Brighton will be a handful for Liverpool. But they will be a handful for Liverpool.
So what was the point of neither confirming or
Exactly.
denying?
What are you
if they
guys
will
saying?
beat?
Oh, you want
I
us
have
to
not said they will beat Liverpool, please. There is a hierarchy.
You have said handful.
handful, yes.
So there will be a handful. And you're confirming that.
Or denying.
So you're saying nothing in essence.
Yes.
Okay. So who wins this game?
According to the bookmakers, or
Yeah.
what are they called? Everybody is rooting for Arsenal.
Arsenal.
Liverpool. Everybody is rooting for Liverpool, but the underdogs is where you will find me.
That's
Against
a support
Liverpool,
Man
though.
U, yeah.
Against Liverpool, though.
He's ahead of
Neither
Liverpool.
confirm
I
nor
think I've never
deny.
seen a bigger ahead of Liverpool.
I can neither confirm nor deny any statements made today.
Okay, John.
I think clearly Liverpool will win, and I'm not saying out of Kuji whatever will win, but what I want to see is Firmino. I want to see what Firmino will be doing now.
Yeah, so Jota to start,
Yeah, Jota will start.
but Salah is fit, can play, is eligible.
Oh, he's back.
Yeah.
So we are
Yesterday.
convincingly winning. That is
See,
what
he
you're
played
saying.
yesterday,
Okay,
what?
we are winning. Confirmingly.
Yeah. Confirmingly.
Confirmingly, that
Okay,
is our.
yeah, if you have that-
I think
if-
we're going to the top of the table since Tottenham are drawing with Chelsea.
You have said you want Tottenham to win.
I said we'll score so many goals we'll reach there. What do you think?
Okay, so if you have that confidence, what is the scoreline?
I think let me give this girl a goal. 1-4 or 0-4.
Personally, I'm always biased towards Liverpool because they have proven that even with their defenders out, they're still playing well. Apart from Atalanta.
We'll talk about that.
Yeah. So for me, I don't expect Brighton to win unless Liverpool play like they played against Atalanta. But I don't think Brighton has got the quality that Atalanta has. So I expect Liverpool to win. And 4-1 is not 1-4 is not a bad prediction. I will go also with 4-1. So City Burnley.
Hey, that will be a low scoring game, very, very low scoring. I think I'm going for a draw. Burnley just won their first game. Their spirits are up. Man City are having troubles in front of goal this season. Their spirits are low. But it's also Man City, they have the depth and the quality to easily overcome Burnley. I'm going for a draw.
Yeah, but the question is, why is Foden not playing for Manchester City? And every time that I've watched Manchester City games, if Foden plays, they play well. And Foden, even in the Olympiacos game, the Champions League, he scored the goal. In England, he scored the goals. He's got quality. Why doesn't, what is his name? Pep start?
As you said it, I'm the wrong person to answer.
Can
to ask
we
this
argue
question.
the fact that I think I actually talked about it earlier when you started the podcast. I think maybe Pep is focusing on the Champions League. I'm putting a maybe. But in terms of this Man City game, I think this is the easiest game of the game week.
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure Man City, it won't be low scoring. Mark my words. I think it's not a matter of spirit and what. I think they'll convincingly win the game. Whichever. And for a person who wants to put like who to score, De Bruyne will score. At least one goal.
Yeah, but we can also
But I
address
think Man City are focusing on the Champions League. I think.
because they're winning. So if they were
Not
losing,
because they're winning.
if they were losing, then they will not be focusing on
But
Champions
they're
League.
not losing.
But
Their group is easy
They are
technically.
But they are not losing.
no, but
But the group is
the
easy.
but one can also argue that the troubles that are facing them in the Premier League are still facing them in the Champions League, as signified yesterday. They have the bulk of possession shots, but
They won by 3 goals.
they
One goal.
They can still not. They still cannot score.
They
Even though they are playing like Man City from 2 seasons ago, last season, they still cannot score.
I think this is the game where everything will click.
Yeah, hopefully, because I'm really tired.
As long as we click, they click. As long as they are safely behind us, I have no problem.
Because I'm really tired. But anyway, for me, I want a City win.
Want or you know it.
I want a City win. City has proven. City has proven. City has proven to be a disappointment. So I have no expectations of City. So
which team, if I may ask, can City beat in the Premier League?
I don't
know. Comfort.
City are playing well, and then they are still disappointing.
This is when.
So I want them to win. But I'm not going with the high hopes that they will win.
They win by 3 goals.
Yeah, so we can move to
the biggest game. Not even Chelsea Tottenham.
This is a big game.
Everton Leeds.
But Southampton, Manchester United.
Leave that. That is.
We cannot
Southampton
leave.
Is winning.
Southampton, Manchester United.
There is one man I'm usually very afraid of.
And it's on Sunday.
And it's Man United against Cristiano. Man United any day. Man United, any team Cristiano is in. Man United against Messi. Man United against the greatest footballer you have ever met.
Yeah.
Any day, Man United. But Man United against Danny Ings. This man, genuinely speaking, I'm very afraid of him. But he is injured, and Southampton lost their game that Danny Ings was not in. So I am confident Man United can win, but I am very afraid of Danny Ings. That man is very
not Southampton, the team. It is only Danny Ings.
That man.
So he plays alone in that team.
That man can go to Gor Mahia and make them.
So you are saying that you are losing?
No, Danny Ings is not in the team.
So you are saying you are winning?
Yes.
I think the best that Man U can get from that game is a draw. I think Southampton.
No, we have Bruno Fernandes, best player.
Okay then.
You've
never lost any game.
They have word pros.
Yeah.
They have word pros.
I also
on the power rankings, Danny Ings is higher than word pros.
Yeah.
Word pros is number 2.
And Southampton is higher on the table than Manchester United.
But they have played one more game than us.
Even if you won that game, you not reach Southampton.
Continue.
But if they lose this game and we win it, and then we win the next game, and they lose the next game, we'll be above them.
Yeah, and then Jesus Christ comes again, and then
Mathematics.
And then AI is playing football.
Yeah.
So you're saying?
I think it's a draw or a win for Southampton.
He is
because
I'm not speaking like a hater.
Or you're coming from a person talking about Liverpool.
If Liverpool, let's say Liverpool decide to become a rap group.
Okay, I'm speaking in terms of the fact that Southampton are on top of the table.
But their form has started dropping.
But they're still on
back to my previous whatever. If Liverpool decided today they will form a rap group, and then those rappers start rapping about haters, I will be those haters they were talking about.
But I believe Southampton plays an open style of football.
Which?
And when Manchester United meet a team that is playing an open style of football, Manchester United have got a tendency to win. That is the problem. If they are playing like something like Fulham, I would say they're not winning. But open play, and when Bruno is left to just roam around the field, there's a lot of distraction that Manchester United causes. Yeah. So for me, I'm rooting for Southampton.
Okay, but
I know Manchester United will win.
So win Man U.
Loss.
Draw or loss. Okay. Then.
Yeah. So we can move on to.
Are we not talking about the biggest game of the week?
Which big game?
Everton Leeds.
Everton is no longer a big team. Even Leeds is no longer a big team.
Leeds found a point from Arsenal. One of the.
They're supposed to win against Arsenal.
Team. No.
They're supposed to win against Arsenal.
I don't understand. Everton as the top scorer.
But they have lost 3 on the bounce and they only won the last game.
You're not. You're marrying the Mafans.
Okay. As an Everton fan.
I'm not an Everton fan.
As a proponent.
I'm not even a proponent. I'm saying this will be the.
It will be biggest. It will be bigger than Chelsea Tottenham.
I think it will be more interesting. Not bigger in terms of big. Obviously, Tottenham Chelsea has more at stake in terms of what the league is, the table is all about. But interesting. I think I can't wait to see. Of which, when I say that, I don't know what
So
result
who-
will come about.
who do you
Exactly.
who do you expect
I don't
to
know
win?
what result will come
Me
about.
expect. Huh?
Exactly. You see, you don't know what to
I
expect.
expect Everton to win.
Haven't you said Everton is no longer a big team?
It's no longer a big team
Uh-huh.
in terms of how it has been playing. But in this game against Leeds, Everton will win.
Okay. Stuart?
Yeah.
Leeds Everton.
I'm going Everton.
What about you?
Saturday. I don't know. It is. I can't wait. I think it's the game that I'll watch.
So you have no expectation of that game?
I have expectation of excitement. Beautiful football.
Okay. But personally, I don't expect it to be even entertaining.
We'll see. GG. GG.